What is up, people? Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Cup Chasers podcast. It's another watch along here for the Arsenal. They will be kicking off versus Portsmouth here in about 10 minutes, and we are going to be tuning in, of course, hoping to cheer on the boys. Looking for some rotation today. Definitely going to be seeing Ethan Nwaneri, you would expect. We will definitely take a look at these starting lineups for you today. We're getting the whole stream set up here, getting ready to go. I'm so happy you are here. Thanks for being here. Go ahead and hit the like button on your way and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for being here. Of course, hype it up if you got any of those left. And I want to know what you're thinking in the comment section down below. Is it going to be good times today for the Arsenal? Is it gonna be some of these different players? Yeah, it's definitely a changed lineup. Definitely what you want to see. Ethan Nwaneri, Eberechi Eze, and Mikel Merino in the starting lineup today. You absolutely love it. Not excited that Big Gabriel is in the lineup, but if you look at everything, you probably would have expected to see the Big Gab in the lineup today, as there's no one else. You know, there is no one else, and want to shout out my grandpa today. He is tuning in from sunny Florida. Want to make sure that we give a shout out to him. Papa Mac, love you. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We're going to get ready to go here and take a look at these starting lineups. Like I say, not sure if this is Portsmouth's best lineup, if it's, their championship team that they play when they are playing in the league. But word is it's not going great for Pompey down at the bottom, really struggling with injuries, really struggling to survive at the moment. It's definitely a relegation fight, a relegation scrap down at the bottom for the Portsmouth team. And that means I'm not entirely sure if this is the backup lineup, the starters or whatever, but I can tell you that the Arsenal have gone with a rotated lineup. Christian Norgard in the back line. We've seen it before. Probably not too big of an issue. Timber and Rice are definitely on the bench. And they're definitely on the bench. But yeah, once again, we kind of expected it. Kind of expected the lineup to be as such, and I want to make sure that and we wanted to make sure we'll get the win, but of course get some minutes for these other players. And of course, I want to shout out my grandpa, Papa Mac. Thanks for tuning in from sunny Florida. Of course, it's hot down there, of course, but hopefully this game is going to be just as exciting, just as hot. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Love you. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going to be a good one for you. Just like we're hoping the Gunners can pull out a win here while we get the stream set up so that I can view the game. You can view me viewing the game, because that's what it is here on the watch along today. Get it all set up. We'll get our timer set up as well, so you can follow right along. Whew, speaking of hot, these lights are warm. Go ahead and get this going here for you. Yeah, I definitely expect a good performance. I need us to not be fearful like we were against Liverpool. I definitely think that the game versus Liverpool was not exciting, as you may have noticed from my match reaction. It was not happy days after that game. And we're hoping for better today. Hopefully, they take it seriously. I know it's a championship side. It's not a Premier League game. And so, we don't know what the mindset of the players are, but hopefully it's the mindset that some of these substitutes, some of these second stringers, maybe you might call them, need a big game from Madueke, need a big game from Eze and Nwaneri. Nwaneri rarely ever gets a chance to play. And so if he can run the game, if he can be the Martin Odegaard today, we can get some change out of him. Definitely think that he could earn some playing time with a good performance today. I wonder how strong we're going to go versus Chelsea, of course, in the week or the semifinal. So, you'd think that the players playing today are auditioning. Yeah, getting an audition in for maybe they might be able to make it into the semi-final squad on Wednesday if they play well today. So I'm hoping to see a good performance from Nadi Madueke, hoping to see a good performance from Eberechi Eze, and of course, we're looking forward to Ethan Nwaneri getting some minutes today at the Pompey ground. It's a famous Premier League ground, and we're excited to play. There's been a long time since we've played Portsmouth in the league, of course, years and years. And so I do remember some classic games. Old David James in the goal way back in the day. It's showing my age a little bit. Last time we played Pompey, there was some names there, way back in the day. And so definitely respect this old English club, an institution in the English Football League tier. And should be an exciting game. Mikel Merino with the armband over Big Gabriel is a really, really weird. That's a really weird one. Why Big Gabriel is not the captain? That's confusing. I definitely would not have made him Mikel Merino the captain over Big Gabriel Magalhaes. She's the guy. He's the man. He should definitely be the captain, but what do I know? I'm not the coach. Hopefully he gets it right. You can hear the Arsenal away fans chanting here as the captains come together for the coin toss. Gabriel Jesus speaking with Kepa, trying to get that link up. He's going to be running into space. Hopefully Kepa's distribution can be fantastic today. That's what we are hoping. Of course, the little bit of reading I did on Portsmouth. Manager's under fire. Manager is under pressure, so I'm not sure what to expect from them. They're down at the bottom of the championship and struggling with lots of injuries and struggling to survive. So their attention will definitely be there. But hey, the magic of the cup, third round. You never know what performance you're going to get. I'm hoping that for our sake, we take it seriously. There was goals, and more goals yesterday in the FA Cup. Macclesfield Town knocking out Crystal Palace. Man City hitting 10. Chelsea getting off to a good start with the 5-1 victory. I would like to see something similar here on the South Coast at the old Portsmouth Stadium. Referee standing with his hands on his hips. That's about right. Not sure what's going on. That's also about right. And we are about to kick off. There it goes. Come on, boys. Let's go. New cup run. Last couple of seasons, the cup run has been absolutely atrocious. So we want to see it. Madueke working hard, already losing the ball on the right-hand side. We can't let the cross in. We've already let a cross in. That's disgusting. You don't want to see that. We cannot let the crosses in today. That's our biggest weakness. Miles Lewis-Skelly definitely needs to have a big game today at the left back. Of course, he's going to take 3 years to throw the ball in here. Marino working hard to come back for it. Dude, throw the ball in. What are we doing? We never have urgency on throw-ins or anything like that. Gabriel's ripped it right out of bounds. Not what you're wanting to see in the first minute of the game here. But they'll settle. They'll settle. It's loud. Portsmouth fans making it loud. It looks rainy and disgusting. What else is new? It is England. Ooh, Norgard's got to talk. Ref, that's a foul. He's got a huge hold of his jersey and he's throwing him down. That's definitely a foul. Portsmouth looked to play it into the channel. That's well done. Brings it down. It's number 10 guy. That's a handball. They'll get another cross in. We cannot let crosses in. I don't care who it is. Kepa will collect. However, let's sort it out. Let's sort it out here, gents. Sort it out. Pompey going to press high here. Very interesting high press right out the rip. Miles Lewis-Skelly up the line for Martinelli. He's only going backwards, though. It's a short, long. Who's there? Gabby Jesus is fouled again, but why would they call it? Why would they? No reason to call that. Of course, Portsmouth looking to bring the energy right out the rip here. We got to match it. We got to match it. You can hear the Arsenal fans singing it, singing out. Happy to be there. I'm just happy we're not wearing that all white, no stabbing kit. The all white, no blood kit, whatever that is. I'm just happy we're not wearing it. Referee doesn't give the foul again. Madueke can't play defense to save his life. Oh my God, we're already down. He's got to be offsides. Are you serious? We're already losing. Are you serious? There's no way he's not offsides. There's no way he's not offsides. Are we going to wake up? Are we going to wake up and join the game, or what's going to happen here? Wow. Wow. Absolutely ridiculous. Already losing. Already down 1-0. This is some absolute baloney. Some absolute and utter baloney right here. Already down a goal. We just haven't joined the game. There's no VAR. There's no VAR. We just haven't decided to show up today. It's an absolute disgrace. It's an absolute and utter disgrace. Well, Portsmouth on top, 1-0. Definitely not offsides. Definitely not offsides. That is a disgrace. Portsmouth bring the energy right out the rip, and we're down. And we are down. That is a disgusting start to the game. Absolute disgusting start to the game. Ridiculous, man. Wake up. These boys, they need to wake up. Another giant killing on the cards. Because Arsenal, who knows what they're doing, man. Who knows? Legitimately just seems like we didn't expect the energy right out the gate, and so we're losing. Didn't expect the energy right out the rip, and so we're losing. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. That's literally all it was. It's not like it's just the third cross we've let in. It's the third flipping cross we've already let into the box, and we're down 1-0. Just not even switched on. We haven't shown up to the game yet, and we're already this ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. I don't know what's going on with our mentality. Is this arrogance? Or, it's the first time we haven't tried to play through the lines once again. We quit trying to play through the lines versus Liverpool. For some reason no one can understand. Cowards. Absolute cowardice is why we tried to quit playing through the lines versus Liverpool. And now versus a championship side that can't manage to stay out of the relegation zone, we're losing. Here's Marino in the center. Spinning. It's good work. First time Medweke can get on the ball. Pushing it down the line. Beat him! Ben White was on the underlap. He'll retrieve. Here's Marino. First time we've really had possession of the ball. Miles Lewis-Skelly out for Martinelli. Beat him! He's 1v1. Beat him! Gets the cross in. Where are we? It's got to be a corner kick. It has to be a corner kick. Absolutely ridiculous start to this game. Arrogant, really. Arrogant to not expect Portsmouth to bring the energy at home. And of course, Ed is going to take 10 years on the corner kick because that's what we do. No urgency, even when we're losing. Even when we're losing to a championship side, we're going to take ages on the corner kick. It's Mikel Arteta for you. Game management cowardice. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God, man. Today, take the free kick while I have black hair left. Before my hair goes gray, take the free kick. We've literally taken over a minute and a half on this free kick now. What the hell is going on? Production doesn't want to show the game because now it's a replay. What is going on here? Like, seriously, what is going on? Am I here to watch the fans celebrate, or are we watching the game? What's going on? Yep, I guess we'll just continue to watch all the fans and because we're just waiting 10 years on this corner kick. Still don't know why. That is such a poor corner from Eze. Finally. And Norgaard's dunked it in. I don't know how. It was a scramble in the box. I don't know what has happened there. An absolute scramble. That's what we do. All right, we'll get another look at it here. Somehow managed to get... Gabriel Martinelli has somehow managed to flick that on at the front post here and get under it. It's hit off his back, and then it's another flick, and then it's a scramble. And then Norgaard comes in the end. Scrappy goal that. But we'll take it. And we're back level. Decided to wake up and smell the coffee, as it were. And it's 1-1. Not exactly excited about how that started, but we're level again. We are level again. No more crosses. We cannot let them cross the ball. It's ridiculous. That's the only time we look vulnerable so far this season is when there's a scramble. Just like we've scored on them with a scramble, with a cross and a scramble. They've scored on us with a cross and a scramble. Here's Medweke into the box once more. Straight to the goalkeeper with the cross. Energetic start to the beginning of the game here. Of course, Arsenal equalizing on the free kick. That's got to be a foul. The Portsmouth number 9 dragging Gabriel down. That's Colby Bishop, I should say. Got Norgaard by the shirt. It's a clear drag back, clear pullback. But hey, he is the goal scorer for us. Having a good game so far. It's a ball over the top. Nothing doing whatsoever. We're not going to press the goalkeeper, it looks like. He's happy to have it. Looks like they are going to try to play out from the back. Marino follows 36 into the midfield. Who's that for Portsmouth? 36, Connor Chaplin. We'll force him to hit one long right to Norgaard. Can you win the second ball? Jesus is legitimately being dragged down once again by Doggle. Probably a center back there coming in as Jesus checks back towards the ball. It's going to be another committee. Eze's going to take 8 years on the free kick because, of course, why wouldn't he? It's not like we're not winning the game or anything. Even though Martinelli helped him out on the last one, the service needs to be miles better. After all that, all we do is play it to the side for Benny White. White out to Madueke. It's a good tackle from the defender. Second ball, you got to win it. It's up. Bouncing around, comes down for the Portsmouth winger here. Ben White for company. Oh, that's so weak. Oh, he gives away the foul. That's weak from the referee. Now Portsmouth should have an opportunity to dump it into the box. Yeah, that's what they're going to do here. That's a terrible foul to give up, man. That's so weak from the referee. He gets doubled up and he falls down. It's weak. Weak sauce, ref. But, of course, it is England. We do expect such things from the referees. Ball comes in, flat ball. The header. Oh, yeah. Had Kepa thinking about it for a minute. But we're out quickly. Here's Miles Lewis-Skelly into the middle for Eze. Eze for Nwaneri. He's not really been in it yet. Coming around the side, he'll find Madueke. First time ball around the corner. Flag's up. Flag is up. Benny White on the underlap is offsides. Of course, no VAR today. So it's old school status. What a scramble this is. Absolute scramble. Norgard coming in from the back. It's sloppy, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it after getting pegged back right out the rip. Oh, that's a poor ball. Is Jesus going to get there? Makes the keeper clear. Can we win the second one? Lewis-Skelly's headed it backwards. You got to keep it, bro. I think that's weak. I think he's lucky. Lucky. He goes down really easy, and he'll get the free kick. I think we're lucky there. Miles Lewis-Skelly needs to pick it up, man. He needs a performance today after getting ran ragged by Frimpong on Thursday. Jesus, play quicker. Play quicker. Kepa get closed down by Colby Bishop. Captain and forward there, number 9 for Portsmouth. Arsenal not playing quick enough. Too casual. Of course, Gabriel and Kepa not as comfortable together as Raya would be back there, but they got to figure it out, man. That's what a squad is all about. That's what a big squad is that the level can't drop. Portsmouth pressing high here. We've worked it. Oh, that's a good turn from Norgard. Can you keep it, though? Just barely does it. And here's Nwaneri to bring it forward. Gabriel Jesus, I should say. Pompey recovered, able to get it back. Find your shape. I don't know that it's really interesting what we've done here. It's we've kind of flip-flopped the formation as far as our press is concerned. Eze is higher on the left than Nwaneri is on the right. And so it looks like Jesus and Eze are the point of the press as opposed to Nwaneri. It's like he's switched how far forward our left 8 is now going to go as opposed to how far forward the right 8 is going to go. It's weird. I don't know if it's just working out like that because Nwaneri hasn't gotten in the game. But when we're against the ball, Madueke loses the ball, puts in a half-hearted challenge, and then stands still. And now he's on the defense again. Bro, that's probably why you are never... That's part of the reason you'll never start in front of Bukayo Saka. If Arteta doesn't like your defensive work, it's over for you. We can see that since Eze took him 4 games to get back into the lineup after missing it. What are we doing on these crosses? It's so lackadaisical. Portsmouth's approach is very clear. Try to get crosses in. That's a great ball into the channel. It's going to get there, too. Who's on 2-9? Madueke once again. That's your man, bro. Madueke not playing defense. Madueke not playing defense. They're getting balls across the goal all day long. It could have been 2 here. And our defense needs to wake up. Our defense needs to wake up. It's a save he should be making, but he definitely needed to make it, Kepa, and we've conceded the corner kick. The defenders got to wake up, man. Just because it's Portsmouth and they're down, in the championship, we cannot let crosses in. That's the only way. That's like all we've been vulnerable to this season. For the most part, we've played transition defense very well and have not been too vulnerable in such areas, which is so ridiculous that Arteta still is so afraid to get hit on the counter. It's crazy to me that we played like pansies against Liverpool. And here we are, not winning second balls. It's bouncing around. You gotta win it. You gotta win it. Jesus at least puts enough pressure on to make them concede the throw. Not a whole bunch of control here from the Arsenal, like you would expect. Portsmouth so far giving a good account of themselves. Playing hard. Working hard in that midfield, man. Martinelli showing why he doesn't start either. Although he works hard, that's poor. That's a poor challenge. And it'll give Portsmouth a chance to breathe and a chance to knock this one deep into our territory. Hit the likes up if you haven't already, people. Thanks for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hype it up if you got any of those. And let me know if you think Arsenal are going to pull this one out. Are we going to dominate it like I was hoping? It surely doesn't look like it. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section down below. If we don't start winning we had at least challenge for the header. Why are we losing the header at the top of the box? We've been arrogance, I think, from Arsenal. We've been of, hey, we're the Premier League team. We're going to show up and win today attitude to start this game. And it's proven to be far more difficult than that, as I knew it would here in the first 18 minutes. Portsmouth working really hard in the press to cover all the passing lanes. We found Ben White here in a little bit of space, but you got to help them. They're working hard to close it down. He's already double teamed. One touch. That's a good turn from Ethan Nwaneri. And a good ball out wide. Oh, my! He just looks rusty, man. He and Miles Lewis Skelly look a little bit rusty. Arteta not happy. Arteta not happy. Nor am I, man. Y'all need to wake up. You need to wake up, man. I just question the mentality of this team, man. Ever since I thought the cowardice was gone. I really did. I thought the cowardice was gone, and we understood that sometimes game management is just not the thing. It's just not the way to go about it. I don't think Arteta has, though, and that's what happened versus Liverpool. Come on, Eze. First time he's really had the ball here in the middle of the field. Hasn't really done much. They're really pressing Lewis Skelly. Martinelli going backwards, of course. Why else would he? What else would he be doing? And we'll recycle all the way back. Portsmouth definitely pressing well here, working hard. Making Arsenal work hard for it. You got to move for him. You got to give him options. Jesus checking to the ball. It's good work. Ben White on the underlap. They'll ignore him. Ethan going right back into the space. That's a good ball for Ben White. Oh, you got to get the pass through. You got to get the pass through. It's good work from Shaughnessy. Portsmouth defender there, number 6. Decent work on the right-hand side there between Nwaneri, Madueke, and Jesus. Need to be a bit sharper. Play a bit quicker. Portsmouth have brought the energy today. We're going to have to match it. We're going to have to match it. Because they, right now, are as comfortable as they could possibly be. As comfortable as they could possibly be. And it's not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see at all. The expectation should still be there to do well, to dominate this game, even with, I mean, and it's not like our second string are scrubs either. You know, all of these guys would get into the, you know, possibly on the subs bench to make a, you know, make an appearance in big games. So it's not like it's all scrubs here. That's a good run from Marino across the back to find the opposite side of the overload from the press and get us out. We need to be doing that more often. Oh my God. Quality's not there from the Arsenal so far today. Quality's not there so far. No one on the pitch really taking the game by the scruff of the neck. No one really wanting to stamp their authority. Neither Eze nor Ethan Nwaneri have really decided that they're going to run this game, and we need one of them to decide to do that. How can we ever expect either of you to get into Arteta's team if you can't show it in this game? And of course, we'll take a flipping eternity on the throw in. No urgency whatsoever. It's not something we do. Urgency is not a part of our game. That's for sure. What are they playing? So, yeah, I mean, oh my God. How is that not a poor challenge? How is that not a challenge? It's arrogance and mentality is why we're playing like this. Arrogance and mentality. That's what it is. We lack a killer, ruthless mentality. And so, of course, the subs aren't going to have that killer, ruthless mentality. The first stringers don't have that killer, ruthless mentality. And the manager couldn't spell ruthless mentality. And so that's why we're playing like shit versus Portsmouth. There's no confidence. There's, you know, which is crazy because we look arrogant. We look like we just showed up and expected to win. That's not how football works. Man City beat Exeter 10-1 yesterday. We don't have that mentality. Mikel Arteta will never beat somebody 10-1. He doesn't have that mentality, man. We just don't have a ruthless killer mentality. We saw that against Liverpool. Pansies at home. We saw that. So why would you expect us to be killer in this game? Madueke through the lines. Gets his feet tangled. Can't find the final pass. What else is new? Too many touches, man. Too many touches. What are you doing? Get the ball across. Redonkulous, man. Is that a corner? Did we win a corner? I think we're lucky to win that corner, honestly. And, of course, Madueke is going to take 10 years. Why is he, though? Do we not have someone else who can take the free kick on the other side? We don't have an in-swinger from the left-hand side. It's got to be a good service. It's got to be a good service. I'd like for the service to be today. I'd like to have some urgency to win the game. That would actually be lovely. And here it comes. Is it past the first man? Yes! Martinelli wins the header on the near post once again. This time it's a better service, and he's able to flick it in at the near post. As long as we're playing like crap, I guess we're just going to rely on set pieces. Set piece FC, baby. I mean, if that's what we're going to do, I guess that's what we're going to do. And Arsenal take the lead. Another near post header. For Gabriel Martinelli. Gets up well. That's a good flick. That's well done. That is well done for Gabriel Martinelli, and the Arsenal have taken the lead 2-1 at the Portsmouth Stadium. Of course, no VAR, so there'll be no question of a foul there. There might be a question of it, but we're not going to be looking back at it. So, by hook or crook here, we have taken the lead. Whatever you want to call it. Not playing at our best. Not at our best, but we do have our noses in front. Now we need some control. Now I need us to actually play well. Okay, if you guys are not confident of beating Portsmouth, now that you're winning, you should have a little bit more confidence. Gabriel with a terrible touch. He's giving the ball away. Oh my God. The focus is nowhere to be found, man. There's no focus is nowhere to be found. Jesus comes back, gets it well. Here's Eze. And now Lewis Skelly all the way back. Portsmouth still pressing high, pressing hard. Are we going to beat the press at any point? Win the second ball! Marino gets it to Nanieri, finally winning a second ball. He's going to push it forward. Keep on going. Keep going with it. Never gets rid of the pass, of course, and the retreating midfielder will win it. Portsmouth can bring it forward here, and Marino's going to foul him. Yeah, we're winning, but we don't look good. We don't look good at all. Two corner kicks to get us in the lead here, and that is legitimately all we have done. It's disjointed, it's arrogant, it's complacent. No leader, no real leader out there. Maybe that's why Big Gabriel doesn't have the armband. Because Arteta knows that he's not the leader, which is weird. It's really, really weird, because he's definitely the leader in the back line. It's so weird. Our midfield is just non-existent, man. Our midfield has just been absolutely non-existent. No control. Eze nor Ethan have gotten on the ball to control the game. It's encouraging for Portsmouth because they're doing just fine getting down the wings. They're doing just fine with the high press. Hopefully it'll tire them out eventually. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't know, man. We just haven't really brought the quality. Just haven't brought the quality in this build-up. There's Big Gabriel. Can you work? You gotta work it quicker. It's like we've never faced a high press before. What are we doing? That's absolutely horrendous from Nwaneri. He just lets it go and expects someone to be behind him. We really wanted Ethan to have a good game today, to look good, and he has not done. He has not so far. He's not looked good at all so far. It really makes me wonder if this very well could be his last appearance. He might get a loan out or something. I don't know. It's just, if he doesn't take this game by the scruff of the neck and show us something, he's not going to get another opportunity anytime soon. Especially if we manage to make it through this game and get a big name in the next round, he probably won't play. He might be on the bench, but not after this performance. It's really weird, though, because the way Arteta has switched how we press with this lineup. He's flip-flopped it, and it's really weird. So not only do we have a bunch of different players playing, but he's flip-flopped the formation like a horizontal flip in Photoshop so that Eze's pressing. Maybe they just don't really understand what's going on. And because normally it's a double pivot with Rice and Zubamini. That's great pass for Marino. First time shot from Martinelli, and he's missed it wide. Oh, we win. That's the first time we've won the second ball. Combined well through the midfield. That's a good ball into the channel. Gabriel Martinelli, good touch. Takes it first time. Gets it wrong. That was well played. Finally. Took us half an hour, but we finally put something good together. We would need to see far more of that. And it's the simple one-touch passes in the middle. And they makes a run across the midfield. One touch for Marino. Marino gives a good ball. And it was a good win from Christian Norgard to start the play, but we got to do that more often. This guy up top. Oh, we're getting Ben White, man. Where you at, Ben White? You're getting smoked on that right-hand side. They're getting cross after cross after cross. Here's another one. It's frustrating. Madueke's got to get on that. We cannot let them cross the ball in. The right-hand side's getting cooked. Norgard working hard, but he can only do so much. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God, man. This is why Jesus doesn't start, people. All you people out there hating on Victor Gyökeres. All you Victor Gyökeres haters out there. This is what you're clamoring for. This is what you're clamoring for instead of Gyökeres, people. Win that! Weke able to step in. Here's a ball for Nwaneri. He gives it away immediately. We can't get our head out of our ass. Jesus with a nice little flick on, but of course she's offsides. The front guys just, you can tell they don't ever play together. You can tell we do not ever play in this configuration of players because there's no connectivity. There's no one really knows where to be. No one really knows where their teammates are going to be. It is not what you want to see. It's weird. We are ahead. But not playing well. We are ahead, but not playing well. What's number 9's name again? Colby Bishop. He's battling hard. He's making Norgard work today. He's definitely making Norgard work today. That was out of play, sir. The Portsmouth players do not agree with the referee, but he has brought it back for the throw. I guess you can't be too upset if you're the Pompey manager. They've played well. They've pressed well. They've worked hard. Obviously a bit disappointed to concede on 2 corners. But as far as open play has gone, Portsmouth have worked harder, been better, a wee sharper. The clearance from Gabriel all the way back for the Portsmouth goalkeeper. But you can see how it's different for Arsenal. Jesus is sometimes the farthest guy forward. Win that! Ben White able to bring it down, and Marino will recycle for Gabriel. They're pressing 2 guys on Marino when he comes back for the ball, so it's making it difficult. That's a good turn from Ethan. What can you do with it? Here's Eze. Lewis Skelly on the underlap. Here's Martinelli. Go at him! Go at him! There's the cross from Martinelli. I don't like it. Get there, Lewis Skelly. The Portsmouth defender is going to win that off of Lewis Skelly. It's a good tackle from the right back. What was that? There is a commotion going on somewhere in my house. I'm going to have to go check on these dogs. Hold on just 2 seconds. Calm down. Calm down. Don't make me come out here again. Oh, when you live with Huskies, you never know what they're going to be doing out there. Never know. It's a madhouse out there, just like it's a madhouse at the Portsmouth Stadium. Obviously, Pompey will be a little bit upset to be down, but they are have been the better team as far as they're working harder. And we're putting a little bit of passes together here. Putting a couple of passes together. A little bit of control, finally. But Portsmouth's three frontmen are very close together, keeping us from playing through the middle quite well. And they've caused us to hit it long. Win the second ball. Oh, he's going to call a foul. He's going to call a foul on Jesus, the shortest dude on the field, of course, in the 50-50 header exchange there. And now Portsmouth will launch it in. Now they'll launch it in. One away, gents. Get this away. It would seem that whatever mic production is using for the stream I'm watching, they're very close to the crowd, because all I can hear are the Portsmouth fans singing loud right now. We've managed to clear, putting them under pressure, but it's going to come right back. You got to win the second ball. Get it down. As they're able to collect, Lewis Skelly just doesn't even look and hits it back for Kepa. Like I say, oh, that's a good pass in and Wanyeri. We've beaten the first line of the press. Well done. Take it forward. Give him the ball. It's a good ball into the channel for Jesus. That's a good cutback. Here's Madueke. Goes for the shot. And it's a diving block from the big man, number 5 there in the back line for Portsmouth. What's this homie's name? Reagan Poole. Good block. And it's out for a throw. Apparently, Arsenal have hired a long throw-in specialist. Portsmouth have a player down here. Apparently, Arsenal, I saw on Twitter, it was on X, so you know it's true. Arsenal have signed a long throw-in specialist to help with the free kicks, because apparently that's the only way we're going to score these days. And the set pieces. So maybe we'll see something here after the Portsmouth injury is taken care of. I don't think so, though, because our danger from free kicks and corner kicks and set pieces is because of the delivery, because of how good the delivery is, yeah? It's because of how, right on top of the goalkeeper we put the delivery every time. We don't have someone like Kevin Shada for Brentford who can throw the ball in like that. Rice doesn't get the ball over the first man on the throw-ins ever. So if you don't have anybody who's gonna dump in a long throw, why worry about it? Why try to dump in the long throw? If you're never gonna get the throw in past the first man, then what are you gonna do? Then what's the point? If the throw in never goes over the first guy. But hey, every little bit helps. Every little edge has to be taken these days, I guess. Portsmouth forced into a change here. Harvey Blair coming off. My stream doesn't have commentary, for which I'm actually quite grateful. Chibueze coming in for the injury, and we'll get back underway here. Like I said, not a long throw in. Definitely shouldn't have been. I'm glad we didn't. We probably weren't going to make it into the box, but we have the ball here with Lewis Skelly. Here's Martinelli going backwards again. That's Lewis Skelly, man. Lewis Skelly's not been at his best. Not been at his best, and he's given the ball away. But he battles well to win it back. Marino Covering for him, Jesus cutting through the middle like a knife through butter. Here comes Ben White on the overlap. It's across him. Oh! Oh my God, it's a hole in the boot from Nani Madueke, and Martinelli taps it off the bar with an open net. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Madueke hardly gets a boot on it. It's Martinelli with the goal gaping. All he's got to do is toe poke it in, and he's absolutely whiffed it. He's absolutely whiffed it. It's a tap in at the back post, and he's whiffed it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But Arsenal come again. Madueke is going to win a penalty. That's a definite penalty. He's definitely drugged back there. This is an easy pin to call. Madueke's beaten his man, and the left back here has pulled him down in the box. We'll get another look at it here. It's a step over. Oh, wow. Wow. Zach Swanson, number 22, puts a hand on Madueke, breathes on him a little bit, and homie goes down like a sack of potatoes to win the penalty. It's an absolutely horrific call. Disgusting dive from Nani Madueke. He's conned the referee here. And, of course, he'll pick up the ball to take the penalty for himself. There's no leadership on the field, of course, so there's no one to tell him no. He says, hey, I'm the one who's dove to win the penalty. I then will take responsibility over it. And he steps up. Little stutter step, little stop, and he's missed it wide, you absolute bum. You absolute diving, cheating bum. Wow. Wow. You're a disgrace. Nani Madueke is a disgrace. That is disgraceful. Justice, sir. Absolute justice. Justice. Madueke's dove like an absolute criminal to win this penalty, and then he's missed it like an absolute bum. What an absolute bum. Dude, you're terrible. You're awful. That's horrendous. That's horrendous. Are you serious? We are diving on. This is disgrace. This is disgrace from the Arsenal. This is disgraceful from the Arsenal. This is disgraceful from the Arsenal. Ben White going down like a sack of potatoes. Just diving all over the place. This is gross. This is gross from the Arsenal. What are we doing, man? This is just disgusting. Like, seriously disgusting. Diving all over the place. No control. Arrogant. Not working as hard as they are. Not a whole lot of quality. Madueke will pick it up in the center here after a poor pass, and he's going to try to dribble in. And, of course, he's lost it. The crowd really loving that. He's obviously going to be the pantomime villain for the rest of the game because it was a clear dive. Portsmouth with more attempts than Arsenal. This is not looking good. You're going to get booked for that, Lewis Skelly. Homie gets around Lewis Skelly, and Lewis Skelly pulls him down. And he's going to take the yellow. Yeah, dude, that's a clear yellow. You've gotten beat. You didn't judge the path. You've been beat, and now you're going to drag the man down. Lewis Skelly's having a shocker. Miles Lewis Skelly, you're having an absolute shocker, man. You came on and were terrible against Frimpong in the Liverpool game, and this was supposed to be the game that you stepped up and showed that that was just a blip, and now you look like shit. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. We're into 3 minutes of stoppage time here. The Arsenal looking like absolute mugs again. He's offsides, referee. Kepa will get it out quickly. Jesus on the run. He's going to hit one long right to the other team, and they'll pick up the second ball. We are playing like shit. This is a disgraceful performance. Jesus, what are we doing, man? What are we even doing? This is pathetic. This is pathetic, man. You didn't expect the drop-off to be this big. You didn't expect the drop-off to be this big. The starters weren't great versus Liverpool, and so oh my God. Ethan's giving the ball away again and have to make a last-ditch challenge. To concede the throw-in after he's made a terrible pass. Portsmouth will they'll probably be pissed that they're behind because they have been the better team by far. Portsmouth have definitely been the better team. They'll be very mad that they've conceded from 2 free kicks. Be absolutely furious with themselves. They've conceded from corner kicks here. Madueke will pick it up in the center. Swanson's going to foul him. Probably not happy with Madueke after the disgusting dive. The cheat conning the referee. And then missing like an absolute buffoon. There's absolute clown moments from Nani Madueke there. Oh my God, and Gabriel's passed it right out of bounds. We look like shit. We look like absolute shit. Just a continuation of the Liverpool game. Jesus is he's actually terrible, guys. Gabriel Jesus is actually absolute shit. Marino's at least working hard. He's at least working hard in that center of the midfield there. Winning the throw-in. Jesus has been poor. Madueke's been poor. Lewis Skelly's been poor. And that's halftime in a very, very poor, arrogant, disgusting performance from the Arsenal. Started the game, didn't have any energy. Conceded immediately. Like this is just a throwaway game. This is Arteta through and through. This is Arteta. This is Mikel Arteta through and through. The game management philosophy of just get through it, of just get through the game and hope to maybe not lose at the end. That's what this is. It's just arrogance, man. It's just complete. It's just. I can't even call it that. Like, I can't even call it that at this point. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, this was an opportunity for the guys that don't get as many minutes to come in and show their worth and show that, hey, maybe we deserve some minutes. Maybe we should be in the lineup versus Chelsea on Wednesday in an actual semifinal. But, of course, because Mikel Arteta is just 100% on let's game manage. Let's just make it through the game. There's no intensity. There's no connectivity. There's no cohesion in the team. There's no fluidity, no control. It's all a bunch of individuals. And you've given Marino the armband. You've given Mikel Marino the armband. This is a game where we have a hodgepodge of players that don't ever play together in the team trying to make it work, and you give Marino the armband. You need a vocal leader, somebody who's going to tell people where to be. Because Arteta has set this team up to start our strategy from pressing well, we look like shit because he's put Eze and Nwaneri and Jesus together, and to start the press, to start our defense, We need Wananieri and Jesus to be in sync. But not only has he done that, he's flipped the point of our attack. The point of our press has flipped. And so Eze is higher than Wananieri is. But Eze's not been the main guy to start. There hasn't been anyone. No one is doing the Odegaard role in the press. Nobody's doing the Odegaard role in the press to start the press, to get it going. And so we look absolutely clueless against the ball. It's supposed to be our best work against the ball. That's supposed to be what we're best at, is pressing. No matter who's on the field. That's the basis. That's the foundation that Arteta built. And these guys haven't played enough together to make that work. And we're getting outplayed by a championship side who's battling relegation. Guys, they're battling relegation in the championship. And you're playing like shit. Luckily, we practice so many free kicks in practice and corner kicks in practice that, you know, we know where to be on free kicks. That's pretty much our only saving grace. But all the highlights, the first part of the highlight reel is Portsmouth taking shots. Portsmouth raining crosses. I don't know what he's going to do at halftime. I don't know if he's going to let these guys. I wouldn't let these guys come back out. Wholesale changes, bro. Wholesale changes, because these guys were supposed to step it up, supposed to put their name in the hat for the semifinal. Maybe even the Forest game. So that maybe they might play the return leg of the Carabao Cup semifinal. But no one's stepping up. No one's stepping up to say, hey, I'm the guy. Martinelli's been there on the near post for the corner kicks, and he's been shit regardless, otherwise. He's been the first man to the ball on both corner kicks, so you got to give him that. Other than that, he's been terrible. Madueke's been selfish. Madueke, bro, that was a disgusting dive. Clear, disgusting dive from Nani Madueke. And the ball never lies. Ball never lies, man. Justice, bro. Justice for Deuce, the left back, because he's breathed on Madueke, and Madueke's gone down like a sack of potatoes, and he's missed the penalty completely. He's a buffoon. Nani Madueke's a buffoon for that. And yeah, and he's on the thumbnail because I expected him to play. I expected him to feature. I expected him to be better. Ben White's had a tough game. Martinelli missing the tap in, bro. It should be 3-1. Should 100% be 3-1. How do you miss the tap in? How do you Oh my God, he's whiffed it. He's whiffed it completely. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, man. Martinelli, dude. Martinelli needed to have a big game too because of the whole BS with Connor Bradley. But he hasn't been great. Dude, oh my God. Every time you look at that penalty decision, it's even more disgusting. The referee's clearly been conned. I'm going to get some water. I guess we only have one option, people. We only have one option, and that's to keep calm and hate Tottenham. That's the only option we get. Because it ain't looking good at Portsmouth. It's the mentality. That's what I've been saying, man. It's the mentality that this team just doesn't have. I mean, straight up, they just lack mentality. It's the only thing we don't have, yeah? It starts from the top. It starts from the top down, man. You can tell. You can absolutely tell, man, that there's just no mentality in this team. Why Gabriel Magalhaes doesn't like Arteta is just. I mean, it just goes back to what I was saying in the match reaction for the Liverpool game. He's just too afraid to lose. And when it comes to a game where we should be winning, there's just arrogance. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, this performance from the subs, from the second string. It doesn't make any sense to me. You would think they would have the energy. You would think they would want to play really well to get into the team, to try to break into the team. Guarnieri's been a ghost. Eze doesn't control games. We haven't won any balls high up the pitch. The times we have won second balls have only been because of poor touches from the Portsmouth players, who, by the way, deserve credit. They're working hard. They're playing well, Portsmouth. They showed up to the game. They decided they wanted to win the game and play well. I'm sure that we were surprised at the high press. Very surprised at the high press from Portsmouth. I know I was, and I'm sure Arteta and the gang were as well, but it should be pleasantly surprised, happily surprised, gratefully surprised that they're going to give us space to play through them and wreck them and destroy them and decimate them like City did to Exeter. But we don't do that. We don't do that. There's no killer. There's no ruthless mentality in this team. There is no ruthless mentality in this team to speak of. Bunch of babies, bunch of kids out there, man. It starts at the top. It starts at the top. You can tell. I'm worried about Wednesday. Because the Chelsea players, they know what a cup is. They know the cup games are important. And it's versus Arsenal. They'll be up for it, even without Cuckoo, even without Caicedo. It don't matter to them. They're on a new manager bounce, flying high. Even they smashed their opponent yesterday. Hold up. Gotta go give the puppies her medicine. I'll be right back. All right, the precious doggos are taken care of. And they're ready to go. Liverpool playing Barnsley tomorrow at Anfield. I imagine they'll show more verve, more desire, more energy to try to win the game than we have here. Because our arrogant display has not made anyone happy. Madueke should hang his head in shame. But the ball never lies. Justice, if you're going to con the referee with a dive and be a disgusting cheat, and then, the football gods are going to make you kick it wide because he's an absolute disgrace for that. And he's an absolute I mean, once you win the penalty, okay, yeah, you've conned the referee, whatever. Sink the pin. Sink it. You're a con and a cheat, and then you miss? Nah, man, that's not how it goes. That's not how that works, dude. You can't con the referee, win the penalty, and then not make it worth it, and then it's not worth it at all. There are a million cameras. Everybody knows you dove. And he's been selfish trying to make up for it ever since that. Ridiculous, man. I get that we have a ton of games coming up and that, it's the third round of the FA Cup. But that doesn't mean it's not a must-win. And that doesn't mean that we don't need to get back control of this game, that we don't need to exert the better quality that we know we have. We have no divine right to just come here and win this game. But they think they do. They clearly are playing like it. Arteta, I think it's Arteta. Arteta probably feels that way too. If I'm in the dressing room, though, I'm making wholesale changes and I'm getting in people's face. Because that was unprofessional, lackadaisical. I mean, it was. If not for beating the man on the front post, we'd literally be losing this game. Like, we showed up with arrogance, not energy, and got pegged back immediately. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is absolutely ridiculous. The way we started this game and we played in that first half. I'm still baffled. Like, I can't handle it. Like, it's cooking my noodle, man. Why Marino is the captain in a game like this, when you have a hodgepodge potpourri of a lineup here, you need someone to be a vocal leader, directing traffic, telling people where to go. And we just don't have that. Marino's not doing that. Why Big Gabriel Magalhaes doesn't have the armband is just an absolute shocker. And the lack of leadership showed on the field. There was no cohesion. No one, there was no pattern of play. People didn't seem to know exactly where to be. Because we didn't expect Portsmouth to try to press from the front, but that should be to our advantage. But it's not, of course. Because we're in game management mode, like always. Keep them at arm's length. Can't give them any space. Don't. Ridiculous, man. I need way more energy, way more control in this second half. Doesn't look like there's any changes. Miles Lewis-Skelly had a shocker, dude. He needs to step up. Doesn't look like there's any changes at all to the lineup. Looks like we're about to get back underway here. They are back out at the top at the Portsmouth Stadium. He's blowing the whistle, essay with no urgency whatsoever. Here we go. We're back in business. In this second half, ball's rolling again. And we'll make sure we sync up the time. I'm on 45-14. There it goes. And we've already been pressed into a giveaway, but lucky to get the throw in. Yeah, I'm going to need a ton more energy. Portsmouth will 100% believe that they are well in this game because they are indeed well in this game. Oh, what are we going to offer in this second half? Oh, we've immediately given the ball away and probably hurt someone. Here's Jesus pressing. Madueke getting close. Oh my God, if you don't stop falling down for no flipping reason. Ben White feels a breath on his neck, falls down. That's literally all Ben White has done. Yep, Marino kicks a guy in the balls. All Ben White has done today is fall down. Our right side is just a side of divers today. Just falling down whenever the wind blows. And then yelling at the referee because he hasn't given us the call. Of course he didn't give us the call. You're diving like a bitch. Ball's bouncing around. Ethan's not even going to challenge. Now Medweke's not going to challenge. Now Ben White's not going to challenge. Bouncing around in there, and they fouled Ethan. And we've started the second half legitimately just like we've started the first half. Poor. No energy. No urgency. No desire to get the ball rolling. We'll just stand here. We got to sort it out in the midfield. It's a long ball over the top for Martinelli. And he's not even going to challenge. He doesn't even challenge. Ridiculous, man. Pompey working hard in the press like they were in the first half, causing us to give it away. And they'll win the second ball because why wouldn't they? We look terrible, man. We look absolutely horrendous. It's as you were. As you were. In the first half. Nothing new. Yeah, dude. Throw the ball in. What the flip are we doing? Just bouncing around in there. Jesus will come up with it and play it off of the Portsmouth player who's going to win it from him because he's absolute shit. You people out there clamoring for Jesus to be in the lineup. You're idiots. Oh my God, Ben White, bro. Ben White looks miles off it. He looks absolutely miles off it. Miles off it, bro. And now we have a corner to defend. Now it's a corner kick to defend. Here comes the outswinger. Somebody's gone down at the front post. Of course, they're going to get to it on the back post. Good block from Ben White. I guess that's who that is. Bouncing around in the middle. Are we going to win it? No, we're not. Portsmouth battling hard, but they'll give the throw. They'll give the free kick our way. Charlie Chaplin here on the back post. Ben White lucky not to give away the free kick. Looking the other direction with his arm way up in the air. Lucky not to give away the penalty. Portsmouth pressing hard. Can we work it? Not playing quick enough at all. Medweke dives again. Cons the referee once more. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Still a pathetic performance from the Arsenal. No urgency, no control, no rhythm to speak of at all. It's a good pass, but Marino's going to dwell on it and let Portsmouth get set again. Lewis Skelly inverting into the midfield a little bit deeper than he was in that first half. Medweke with an out to in is going to give it away. Lucky, very, very lucky. A shit touch, and it's a foul. But Jesus, here he is on a quick cross. Finally, we're at the back post. Finally. Martinelli, not playing well, but has 2 goals. And the Arsenal lead 3-1. Quick free kick taken into the channel for Gabby Jesus. He finds a good pass across the box, and finally we have somebody there on the back post. Martinelli with the tap in like he couldn't do in the first half. My man should 100% have a hat trick. But despite not playing well even at all, the Arsenal have now managed to take a 3-1 lead on the South Coast, or one of the coasts. I know Portsmouth is down there in the southern area of the country. My British geography not necessarily up to the standard. But we lead 3-1. The number 9 for Portsmouth will win the corner off of Ben White. Colby Bishop still working hard for those in blue. And it'll be another outswinger. High into the back post. Referee, it's a foul. He's not going to give it, and they will collect. Ethan chases him into the corner. Have we won it? No, we have not. Good work by the attacker there. Not sure what number it is. And Portsmouth have another corner, and it'll be an in-swinger this time from the opposite side. Portsmouth's number 10, Mr. Adrian Segajic, I guess is how you say that. Will be the one to hit it across. But, of course, the referee is going to stop it up to have a little chit-chat. A lot of argy-bargy going on there in the center. Referee's not excited about it. He's talking to Kepa. Kepa probably punching people in the head. Trying to keep them from obstructing his vision here, obstructing his... Why don't we have somebody with him? Here comes the ball. It's right on top of him. Kepa misses. But it's flicked out wide. And Madueke is going to go down like a sack of potatoes. Remonstrating with the referee, but he's not going to win that because he is a little bit of a baby when it comes to these things. Or has he won it? Has he conned the referee once more? Or is it just a throw-in? Yeah, he's conned the referee once again, and we're going to take 19 years on the flipping kick. Benny White's played it into the corner, and of course, Madueke is offsides. Cheese and rice, bro. This is a piss-poor performance from the Arsenal. It's a good ball from Jesus. Martinelli able to figure out how to tap the ball into the net like he couldn't in the first half. Thank the football gods. Jesus will fight, and he'll come down with it. And he'll dribble off into nothing all by himself. No one helping him. He's managed to avoid the pressure. But now we've gone all the way back to the Kepa, and Portsmouth are pressing high. You got to get there. We've sort of gotten it away here. Nwaneri hustled and harried. We'll take the free kick quickly again. He's going to call it back, of course, because the referee's not paying attention whatsoever. Wants to get a yellow card. Stops a fast break for the Arsenal. And now we'll pull it back and take 10 minutes off the clock before we take the free kick. It's good work to keep it from Nwaneri. Definitely a yellow card for Luc Leroux after the tackle gets nowhere near the ball. Here's Martinelli being forced back because we can't beat a man. Portsmouth getting frustrated with the referee because we're such pussies. I mean, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that defending. That is some pansy you-know-what from the referee. As they just standing there, because why would he dump this into the box? We put all of our defenders forward and pass it to Miles Lewis-Skelly. He's going to run it forward here. Back for Eze. Eze's done less than nothing today. Here's Ben White. Little chip into the box. Where are we? Not winning the header, that's for sure. It's bouncing around. Can we win the second ball? Nwaneri will pick it up here and press forward again. Good little 1-2. And a shot. Where is it? Good block by the defenders. Ben White will pick it up here. It's a good interception. Pressure's on here from the Arsenal. Turn. Ethan. Intricate 1-2 passing. Of course, Madueke is going to go down in the box like a box of potatoes. A sack of hammers. Dive in once again. That looked a little bit better. About a minute of sustained pressure where we've won a couple second balls. Have not done that at all this game. We've won a header. Jesus is going to bring it down and give it away, of course. At least we've caused them to hit it long right back to Gabriel, who's going to... Gabriel hasn't been at his best either. I think we should get him off. Sub him off, man. I need wholesale changes right now. Let's bring off Gabriel. Well, maybe not wholesale changes. Here's Gabriel getting into it with the Pompey fans. Yeah, they're talking shit because they're still talking shit to the Pompey players. The Pompey fans are still talking shit to Gabriel. Look at this. The referee's right in the middle, not going to say a word. Of course not. And now Miles Lewis-Skelly will take 10 years on this throw-in. Oh my God, he's throwing it in already. I went for a coffee. I didn't realize he was going to throw it in that quick. Portsmouth pressing high. And fouling Madueke. That one was a legitimate foul. Probably the only one so far in the game. No rhythm here from the Arsenal. It's just stop-start. Without a ruthless killer mentality, why would we even be a little bit in a hurry here? Nwaneri into the corner. 1v1. He can't beat his man. But we'll win the throw. And it's going to be a fake long throw, yes? Because we do not do long throws. Nope, not even a fake one. Here's old Benjamin White. Just holding the ball on top of his head. No movement in front of him. Madueke comes out of the space. Jesus with a little touch in for Nwaneri. That looked like a handball to me. It's going to be a corner kick. Definitely looked like the handball to me. But the referee does not agree. I think the Portsmouth players do. That is a definite handball all day long. But we'll get the corner kick and Madueke at a snail's pace here. Everybody, commercial break. Go get some lunch. Go grab a coffee because it's going to be 5 minutes before we take this free kick. Here comes Madueke with a deep breath. Is he going to get it over the first man? He doesn't. It's Martinelli once again. This time unable to get the contact he wanted. Looks to the sky in frustration. But of course it's a free header, and it's a free header once again, and he's hit it off his shoulder. We're 2 for 3 for shoulders today. 2 for 3 on the shoulder balls from Martinelli today. What am I watching? What dross am I watching here, man? Madueke actually wins the second ball, but we'll pass it all the way back to Kepa anyway, and we'll create another second ball situation. What in the... Wow. 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 That's pathetic from Lewis-Skelly. Pathetic from Arrizabalaga. Pathetic from Ben White. What are we doing, man? This is pathetic. Pathetic display from the Arsenal. If we weren't Set Piece FC, I'm telling you. If we were at Corner Kick FC, this is a disgrace. Second 15 of first 15 of the second half, much the same as the entire first half. Now we're into this game, and we're still playing like crap. The ball goes to the back post. Of course, we don't win the header or the second ball. Why would we? They'll hoof it forward once more. Do we challenge for the first one? Thankfully, he's offsides because Nwaneri doesn't even jump. What are we even doing here, man? This is poor. Very, very poor from the Arsenal. Portsmouth making a couple changes. They know that if they up the energy level just a little bit, up the quality just a little bit, they'll be able to probably be able to score against us again. But you can see the clear difference between us and Man City. Clear difference. Man City's second stringers come in, or at least some of them, and they absolutely decimate a poor side. Absolutely decimate a poor side. What are we doing? Taking 8 years over all the free kicks, time wasting at Portsmouth, kicking it straight out of bounds from Kepa. And we wonder why rival fans say we're boring. This is terrible. This is a horrendous game. It's probably a foul against Miles Lewis-Skelly. Once again, he's had trouble today. He's struggled with the wingers. Christian Norgard carrying it all the way forward. Here's Eze. That's going to be miles offsides if he could even keep it in bounds, which he cannot. Eze's not been in it. Not been in it at all, man. I don't know if Arteta was like trying something different. If he thought that's what was, I mean, I just, this is a baffling performance, man. Marino able to collect. Oh my good God. Madueke came back for it and then tried to, oh my God, we're terrible. Ethan Nwaneri, dude. Nwaneri's had a shocker, man. Nwaneri's had an absolute shocker. Madueke hasn't been much better. Portsmouth will recycle. Madueke pressing hard, but they'll work it wide for Deuce. Oh my God, Ben White gets absolutely done. Oh my God, Ben White, dude. Ben White, bro. That's horrendous. Gets absolutely done, pushes the man over and takes the yellow. What an absolute bum. This might be the worst performance I've ever seen Ben White have. This might be the worst performance I've ever seen Ben White have. It's just a horrendous move. And now we've given them a free kick. They're going to dump it into the box here. Just terrible, man. Just horrendous. What do they got here? Outswinger. We're first to it, but it's only a header across the box. And they will let the cross in again, because why wouldn't we? At least a little bit of pressure from Esse will force it back to the goalkeeper. But no one's pressing with them, and so they just beat the first two guys with one pass. Pathetic. It's pathetic, guys. This is absolutely pathetic from the Arsenal. Ethan does well, wins the ball. It's a good pass for Eze. That's not a good pass for Jesus. Wow, we're terrible. This is what you guys asked for. This is what y'all are asking for, people. All of you out here talking about Gyökeres is whatever, Gyökeres is this, Gyökeres is that, we need Jesus. This is what you're asking for. This is the bullshit that you're asking for. Give me a break. Give me a break, man. Give me a break, dude. What are we doing? It's a horrendous giveaway in the midfield. Martinelli. How do you score 2 goals and be shit? How does Martinelli have 2 goals, but he's been shit? Kai Havertz, Martin Odegaard, and Jurrien Timber looking like they're about to enter the fray. Jesus working hard because he's about to come off. Is that Norgard? Bringing it forward. It's a long ball into the corner for Madueke. What do you got? He's coming inside trying to beat the guy. He'll get the good pass off. Marino into the left side for Jesus. He's going to get it across. No, he's not. Fake out. Poor ball for Marino. And they'll have to recycle. But it's out here for the top of the box for Lewis Skelly. It's a cross right to the goalkeeper. We don't even challenge. Oh. Number 10, lucky to win a foul. How is that a yellow card? Is Ben White not sent off? That's a red card. That's 2 yellows for Ben White, isn't it? I thought he'd been sent off. I thought that was his second yellow. Wait a minute. I thought he got a yellow earlier for the cynical foul. Yeah, Jesus was poor today. Not great. Not great at all. That's what you guys are asking for. That's what you people out there hating on Gyökeres are asking for, that dross. And here comes Kai Havertz. Everyone clamoring for Kai Havertz to come be the savior. Ben White's had a shocking performance. So too is Ethan Nwaneri. I don't necessarily feel bad for Ethan. Today was his chance to run the game, to show that he can run the game, to show that he deserves to be in this squad. And he absolutely did not take that opportunity. Absolutely did not take that opportunity. And here we are defending a free kick. It's into the box. Across the face of the goal. No one able to get on the end of it, and it'll be a goal kick. That's not a bad ball, though. That's a pretty good ball. 20 minutes to play. And we're still up 3-1 here, but it's been a tepid, turgid performance from the Arsenal. Kai Havertz's first involvement. Challenging for the header, at least. We need to get some control of this game. Martin Odegaard is on the field now. He needs to be the one doing that. Skelly inverting, gets the ball from Timber. Here he is in the midfield. Here's Eze. One for company. Out wide for Martinelli, who has yet to beat his man today on a 1v1. It's a good ball into the channel. Good D from Portsmouth. And they'll bring it out. They'll be able to get it out wide here. Timber recovering well on the defense. It's a good touch for Madueke and Timber. Here's Havertz with his first touches. It's a good ball through for Madueke. He's in. Drive the post. Going to be selfish and take the shot. And it's good D from Poole, the number 5 for Portsmouth, to block the ball. That's a good pass from Kai Havertz. His first touch is positive at least. And of course, we knew Madueke was going to be selfish all day long here on this one. And of course, he's going to take 10 years on the Go ahead and go for a cigarette, guys. Go ahead and go get yourself a drink. We're going to take 19 years on this free kick. Time wasted here away versus Portsmouth. Ridiculous. Maybe he'll take the corner kick today. Is he going to get it over the first man? Here comes the in-swinger. He does not. Oh, it's Gabriel Martinelli again for the 4th time today. The first man to the ball on the corner kick. And it's paid off once again. Martinelli has found his hat trick. He most certainly should have another goal today, but he's done it. Doing the shoe shiner 4-1 up versus Portsmouth. Real classy, guys. Real classy from the Arsenal players. But we'll give it to Martinelli. He was the man there on the corner every time. The first one there. And it looks like my computer has had enough of it trying to block the stream. They're over at my stream, and it's gone down completely as we try to fix the scoreboard here. 4-1. It's a weird old 4-1 because we 100% have played like hot dog water. But Gabriel Martinelli with the treble, with a hat trick to put us up in a game that looks like we're dominating, looks like we're destroying them, looks like we're working hard and doing well and dominating. That has not been the story of this game. Chaplin's off. Swanson is off as well. Jordan Williams and John Swift on for Portsmouth. And it's back with Kepa. We'll look to build from the back here. Marino working well with the defenders to get it to the Portsmouth player here. And he's managed to tackle it himself. We'll work it around for Timber here. It's here's Martin. Let's just control the rest of this game. Can we increase the level of quality, please? It's a really odd game. We've scored from 4 free kicks, if I'm not mistaken, and missed a penalty. Kai Havertz, his first touch is better than all of Jesus's. Well done. It's good to see. It's 1v1. Martinelli on the corner. He's going to get it across. Oh, my God. Eze looked like he was there. We've definitely upped the levels here. Havertz on it again. Marino, ball in. It's a good touch. Madueke is going to have a hole in his boot, but we'll win the corner kick. We've absolutely been dangerous today. Set piece FC, baby. I guess we're just going to ride this pony all the way to hell. Here comes Marley Salmon getting stripped off. Hopefully coming in for Big Gabriel Magalhaes. No reason to risk him any further today. Is Martinelli going to be the first man to the near post to the ball once more? Portsmouth have had zero answer for it. It's around the back this time. The ball from Madueke is actually not bad. An important touch from the Portsmouth defender. And it's throw-in for the Arsenal. We've got a comment from Hinter P. Fouls. It's a good result. Nobody remembers performances after a week. Maybe. I certainly remember performances. I remember the Liverpool performance and the one at Anfield. I remember this. I'll remember this performance, of course. Winning the game is important, but mentality is even more important. Mentality is even more important. We haven't seen the mentality of champions today. We haven't seen the mentality of champions today. We've been very poor. Luckily, we weren't playing a strong team. Luckily, we weren't playing a strong team. They've won the goal kick here. Portsmouth have worked hard today. You got to give them credit. They just have not had an answer for our free kick routines. And that's what's made it a weird game. Martin Odegaard on the ball for the first time here. Just recycles. It looks like Salmon has gone out wide to the right, and Timber has gone into the middle with Norgard. Interesting configuration. As they press him high, but the Portsmouth keeper will be able to chip it in behind Madueke because, of course, why would he be paying attention? They will recycle it all the way back around for the goalkeeper. They're looking to play it out still, even down 4-1. Patient and probing. And our press has increased in quality just a wee bit now that Havertz and Odegaard are on the field, and we've forced them in to a turnover, and we've worked it wide for Madueke, who's got a one-on-one, but the defender gets close quickly and does not allow the space. Well played, and now we've recycled all the way back to Kepa. Some good controlled passing. And then we give it away, of course, as soon as I say something. Curse of the commentator. That's a good ball into space as there's nowhere to be found. No one's stepping. The freedom of the right side. Who's playing left wing? Where the F was Martinelli? Like, where were we on that? Homie is by himself, gets the rip off. Kepa makes one for the cameras. A save it is nonetheless needed to be made, and they'll have the in-swinger on the corner kick. It's a ball into the box. Good clearance from the defense. Salmon standing him up. That's a good tackle from Arsenal's number 89, the young man. They've thrown it in quickly here, right into the box. Madueke sort of trying maybe a little bit to help out. It's a scruffed snapshot from Swift, Taylor's brother, and it'll be a goal kick. Which we will obviously take ages to take here. Over to Norgard. He's going to hit one long. Portsmouth still pressing well. Still pressing well from the front. Looks like Madueke was offsides there. Or maybe it was Havertz. Even with Odegaard on the field, we're still playing in this flip-flopped configuration as far as our press is concerned. It's kind of odd. And that's why Odegaard really hasn't been in it. That's a terrible touch from him. But he's won it back. But he's won it back. That's all you can do after you make a terrible touch. And that's all you can do after a terrible touch. They've managed to hit one long here, but we will collect. Arsenal a little bit more in control now. I wouldn't necessarily say that's because of Odegaard. I would probably say because that fourth goal has kind of knocked the stuffing out of Portsmouth. Kind of knocked the stuffing out of them a little bit. Timber's presence in the back line as well has been a calming one. Here he is on the ball now, and he'll get it forward for Eze, who will carry it forward as well. Kai Havertz on the overlap. It's a good ball in the middle for Martinelli. For some reason, he has popped up in the middle. Here's Martin Odegaard. And it's Madueke out here on the left. Here's Salmon for Odegaard. No movement in the box in front of them. Portsmouth will be able to win it. Havertz sort of pressing the goalkeeper there. It's good work from Martin Odegaard and Marino. And now we can bring it forward. Odegaard pushing it. I like it. That's a good ball across the box. Here's Eze at the top. Finally gets a shot off. Probably an easy save. Probably one for the cameras. One he should be making. But he has done so nonetheless. Now it's looking like Martinelli, the hat trick hero? Is that what we're going to call him? The hat trick hero? I suppose. He was there on the back post today. And the front post. 3 different times. Yeah, credit Martinelli, man, for the finishing. He missed another tap in. Should have had 4. Zubimendi comes on. It looks like they're going to push Eze to the left for the last 10 minutes here. Zubi going to get the last 10 minutes just to shore things up. Another corner kick right to the near post. Martinelli is not there this time as he has gone off. Yeah, I think Portsmouth are pretty much done here. They've worked hard. They've worked really hard. It looks like a hamstring cramping up here from the young man. Yeah, that's definitely a cramp. Definitely a cramp. For number 15 here, what's his name here? Number 15 on. Well, is he number 15? He is number 15. ESPN's graphics. Oh, here it is. Chibueze. Franco Ume Chibueze is a very, very interesting name that I have most likely absolutely butchered. Nonetheless, 10 minutes to go. 4-1 to the Arsenal. And it's been much more controlled at the end of the game here. Pretty much after that 4th goal went in, after the subs have come on, it's been a slightly elevated performance. I think since Lewis Skelly started inverting into the midfield a lot more in the second half, there's been a lot more control defensively. So it was a good tactical switch. Here's Marino into the corner. We've upped it a little bit here now. Some intricate passing on the left. Some nice depth touches in and around here at the top of the box. Odegaard and Eze involved. They've worked it wide well. Here's Madueke and Odegaard working wide again. Into the middle for Kai Havertz. And Eze! 2 very good blocks from the Portsmouth defenders, putting their body on the line, down 4-1 with 5 minutes left to go. That's the kind of fight you want to see from your team. Dives still going in, still sacrificing. And it's a corner kick for the Arsenal. Are we going to be on the front post? Who's going to be there? 2-4 come off worse for wear there in blue. But he'll limp back in, heroically defend this one, and Eze's going to take 17 years on it, because why wouldn't he? Who's on the front post? Because that's clearly where the ball's going. There it is, right on the goalkeeper. We've done it again, and it's lucky to win the corner, another corner. According to the referee, it's come off of the defender, who's climbed all over Zubi's back. That's a good call from the referee. And we'll do it again. We'll do it all over again. Right to the near post. It was supposed to go to the back post. It did not. Madueke with a pansy challenge at the top of the box. All the way back for Kepa. And we'll work it for Lewis Skelly. Here's Marley Salmon. Hasn't had much to do, but he's done it well. That's a good ball from Zubi. It's a good run from Kai Havertz. Madueke not really giving a shit. to work hard for the second ball here at the end of the game. Havertz still getting the sprint into his legs. It's good. We need him to be working hard, getting some minutes, getting some running in. And that's fine. It'll force them into a long ball. Norgaard's dumped. I keep forgetting the number 9's name. Colby something or another. Colby Bishop, their goal scorer, he's dumped him onto the ground, Christian Norgaard, and they'll win a throw-in. Excuse me, a free kick here. They decide not to dump it into the top of the box. And we'll look to play through the lines here. Arsenal gradually coming out to press them a wee bit more. Odegaard activating the press here. Madueke told to go. And we're going to force the goalkeeper to hit it long. Something that Martin Odegaard does very, very well. And we've won it back. See, this is the control we were looking for the whole game. Why did we have to be up 3 goals to get it? That's what I want to know. Why did it take us going up 3 goals to have this control in this game? Ends up being a good result. Ends up looking like a fantastic result, like a strong result, but not if you watch the whole game. It wasn't a good performance. Good results. Not an awesome performance. Kepa out here. Salmon combining with Zubamendi. That's well done. Portsmouth's press nowhere near as energetic as it was in the beginning. We're definitely beginning to stamp the authority that we should have had all game here in the last 10 minutes. As at walking pace, what's he going to do? 3 for company. Here's Martin Odegaard. He wanted the chip back in, and it's Madueke 1v1. Is he going to beat his man? He does, and he dives like he has been doing all game long. Referee not interested in the slightest because you're diving all game long, bro. That's why you're never going to get that, because all you do is dive. You've kicked yourself. I want to be positive because homie's wearing the badge. The one that I love, the one that's behind me. But Jesus, mother, this is just poor, man. Not a good performance from Madueke. Not a good performance from Jesus. And these are the guys we're clamoring to get into the team. I'll tell you right now, man. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. I am happy we didn't see Declan Rice at all today. Happy to not see Bukayo Saka at all today. Victor's gotten himself a rest as well. So from that aspect, from the rotation aspect, from people getting minutes, people getting rest, it's exactly what you want. Not necessarily the performance you wanted to see. That's a great pass through the lines. Here's Martin Odegaard into space. It's a good ball for Kai Havertz. Probably the wrong pass. Heel for Madueke. Little chip. It's up. Back off. And Zubi with a shank you very much. Damn near scares the corner flag. With that one. Arteta, arms folded. Tight lips. I get it. But it all starts with you, bro. It all starts with your game management mentality. That's why the performance has been so poor. Definitely disjointed. Marley Salmon has been fantastic since coming on. Hasn't had to do anything, but has not put a foot wrong. That's what you want to see from the kid. As I looking to run down the line here, beating his man, sort of. They'll let him go. Kai Havertz into the channel. Can he hold it up? No, he cannot. It's good D from Portsmouth. We're into 3 minutes of stoppage time here. Already a minute gone. As we'll just wind down the clock here. It's a good win. I actually like what Martin's done since he's coming on. That's a great ball. Marino, first time across the box. Just missing the onrushing Kai Havertz. Martinelli not on the field to tap it in at the back post this time. Portsmouth fans still in loud voice supporting the team, even down 4-1. It was a much better performance from them than it was from the Arsenal, but I'm grateful. Certainly grateful that it's worked out in the end with this result. Martin Odegaard has definitely come on and been the one to give us the control that I wanted to see from Eze or Nwaneri. This is the kind of performance Eze and Nwaneri need to have. That Martin is doing. It's a great pass into the channel for Kai Havertz, who is offsides. Minute to go here. We've absolutely managed to do okay here in the second half. After the subs were made and after that fourth goal. Looked a little shaky before that. Performance was absolutely horrendous before that. But of course, set piece, ole ole, set piece FC, baby. Martinelli, of all people, with a hat trick today. A hat trick. He did get to the front post 4 different times on those corner kicks. There's another ball in. Kai Havertz brings it down. Unable to get the shot off. That's good block from the Portsmouth defenders. And there's the final whistle. The Arsenal through to the next round. Hook or crook, however you want to say it. It was not the best of performances from the second stringers. Definitely not as fluid or in control as you would have wanted. A really weird game. A really weird victory. I, of course, am very grateful for it. Very grateful they got the job done in the end, but it was a tepid, turgid performance. And I just want to say, for all you Gyökeres haters out there, if that's what you're clamoring for, that Jesus performance is what you're clamoring for, I don't know what you're thinking. He was not very good. I really wanted Ethan Nwaneri to take control of this game and show that he deserves to be in this squad, but he was not very good. Madueke comes on and does his best to cheat the referee for 75 minutes, 80 minutes. I think he played the whole game, actually. Doing his best to cheat the referee, diving, scum, and justice done on the penalty kick because he's missed it. That was incredibly disappointing from Madueke to be doing stuff like that. Not the best performance, not what I wanted to see. Definitely a weird scoreline. It's a doesn't tell the story scoreline. We were arrogant and complacent, and Portsmouth made it a game. Portsmouth decided they were going to show up for it, and made us work for it. But the defending from corner kicks leaves much to be desired. And set piece FC, baby. That's why we're called Set Piece FC. I know the ops are going to be rolling their eyes at this one. 3 corner kick goals and a tap in on the back post. Nelly actually should have had another tap in to make it 4. But of course, we will be getting into all that on the match review coming right up very, very soon. The match reaction, I should say. So, of course, hit the likes up if you're still here. Thanks for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Get the notification bell on because I will be right back live here on the channel for the match reaction. Thanks for being here, of course. And you will see me next time.